I would.
Okay, so you stay there. You just wait and up just a little bit.
So, Eddie, if you can try to remember to incorporate a little bit of the question in your answer, because my questions won't be heard. So if I say, you know,
Yeah, I got it.
you know, you've done this so many times. So let me know when we have to speed. So, what did you like about working with Mark Pellington specifically?
What did I like? I don't like doing videos. So if we were gonna work together on a music video, you'd probably have to, you know, what would I like about working with Mark? You know, it would have to be that he approached it as not like a video. You know, music video. I don't. It seems a very strange concept. You know, I think it's changed music in a way. You know, to have visual representations for everything you hear, right from the beginning. You know, from the very first time you hear a song. So I have strange feelings about it, and the best way you can approach it is that it's a form of art, and I think Mark does that. You know, he approaches it like it's gonna be a short film or something. That's what it should be.
Mark said that working with you was really a collaborative process. And how would you describe your relationship and your personal and your working relationship with Mark?
Working with Mark, he said it was a collaborative process. I mean, I don't trust anybody enough to raise our child, you know, to just do what they want with something that we made musically. You know. I don't know enough people or like enough people to let them do that. So it had to be collaborative, and that we understood each other and understood where it was going, and respected each other's angles on what we did. I mean, the one video clip, musical representation that we did, you know, it was very much a story, and we approached it that way, and we approached it together. You know. This light's wavering. I feel like I'm in a. I should start.
Talk about, tell me about what you did with Mark for Lollapalooza. You guys worked together on something for that. What was it?
Well, you know, not to say anything, not to heighten, you know, I don't have a very high opinion of myself personally, but I refuse to work with anybody who's not a genius, you know. So, yeah, there you go.
No, sorry, I got you off the track on that one. So what were you saying about Mark and as a genius?
I didn't see it. We went out with a camera one day and just, what do they call it?
Steadicam?
No. What do you call it when you ambush somebody and it's like you're in a war and you ambush somebody, you hide out.
Ambush?
Guerrilla. It's like a.
Pardon? I think this place is going straight down.
Yeah.
Dim light? Dim light.
Disclaimer, please adjust your dial.
Let people get us.
Okay.
It's interactive television.
Alright. So,
The future.
say again what you and Pellington were doing in Lollapalooza? You doing guerrilla shooting or?
give Mark an idea, he'll work with you. It's like that you're in it together, and you can make sure he understands what you're talking about. Not all people understand, you know, they act like they do, they don't. But, Mark will just take a camera instead of planning it all out. I don't know why all these people try to take cameras and get actors and try to film things, try to get people to act like what happens in real life, because it never works. They should just film what really happens, what we see each day, you know. Real life is so much more interesting than anything you'd ever see in a movie theater or on your, you know, your local TV station. I think that Mark goes out and kind of a guerrilla photography and filmmaking where he just pulls his camera out and tries to capture things. I'm definitely into that. Yeah.
What was it like working with him on Jeremy specifically in that video? What do you think that he brought to that video that made it now nominated for Best Video of the Year?
I don't know what that means. I mean, it's a nice thing to say, best video and whatever. That word, just that word, that four-letter word, it doesn't, I don't know what that means, really. Best, I don't know how you can criticize art. I don't know how they do it. It's nice to be appreciated. That's a heavy, I don't even know if the concept came across. There was a shot in the video that we didn't keep of the young kid with the gun in his mouth. Certain people wouldn't let us show it. I understand, you know. I understand why they don't want teenagers with guns in their mouths in front of a classroom. You know, I understand. But that's what happened. We're not making it up, you know. And I'm sorry that there is a reason to make this video or to write that song. You know, I'm really sorry about that. Shouldn't have happened. If parents were a little more in tune with their kids nowadays, I know the 80s and the 70s were the me generation, and they started thinking about themselves more than their kids. I understand that, you know, caught up in some kind of social progression, but the kids were left out, and the fact that they were left in a very tumultuous world without any guidance, it's very sad, and everyone's paying the price. That's why music becomes important.
Do you think that Mark has a special sensitivity that he was able to address the issues that you brought up in Jeremy and, you know, make it come to life?
Well, some people would walk in, and some people would, like, you know, music videos, and it turns into a kind of a Hollywood thing, you know. I don't know what happened, but it turned into something way different where people were spending $250,000 for a video, and that was the norm. You know, I don't know what happened, but it was all these people that didn't have connections with the music and didn't have connection with the song, and they do videos as part of their business, you know. I don't want to sound negative, you know, but this is the reality, and this is the positive of the situation, is that people like Mark come through and actually listen to the song and listen to what the art, what you know, the musician has to say about the song, you know, and and try to accomplish something together. You know, I'm sorry that people had to watch it so many times. You know.
Well, it wasn't so hard to watch it that many times. Let's talk a little bit about the show tonight.
They're getting ready to leave.
Okay, can we just get like a little, your reaction?
We'll talk very little about the show.
Okay. What do you like about like playing with Neil?
Playing with Neil is fine. Playing in rooms much smaller is even better. Playing with Neil. Look, play with Neil Young. I mean, there's not. You can't go to school for this shit, you know. You learn from these people, Booker T, all those guys. So you learn, you know. There's a lot of stuff that goes on that no one will ever know about, and they should know about it. It's not important, because the music is what's important. And I shouldn't have to deal with it, and my girlfriend shouldn't have to deal with it, and the band shouldn't have to deal with it. But you do, you deal with it. But the music is the most important thing, and Neil's a good example of that, where he's really progressed within the music. You know, he's always played good music. And that's the key. That's what I've learned.
So, is it inspiring to you, Neil? His band? Does it sort of fire you up when you go out there?
I mean, I won't insult you by saying it's a stupid question, you know?
All right, never
Yeah.
mind.
He's,
All right.
Neil's very inspiring.
So would you do a Weekend Rock open for us?
Oh, do I have
No,
to?
he doesn't have to.
Just asking.
He doesn't have to.
Cool.